Morning, ladies. How are you on this lovely Tuesday morning? It is still very, very cold, and we are expecting some snow up here this week. Fingers crossed, because I want a snow day. Thank you so much for all your support the last few days as well in here, because as you know, we've been having a big shift with members and intention and purpose for being in here and making sure that this is a really lovely community where you can all connect with each other safely. So this is a really important live, so important. I would love you to watch it. Give me a hashtag replay, say hello in the comments, ask any questions. I will always get back to you. This one is an essential step to healing stress. It's the bit that we often never think about. And today's live is inspired by the book Burnout. This one, amazing book, The Secret to Solving the Stress Cycle. Emily and Amelia Nagoski. Fantastic book. It's heavy reading, but it makes a lot of sense. However, it's just one key thing that I think we never think about for ourselves, and I want to share that with you today. When we think of stress, we know our body and our mind is stressed. We have the stressor. The stressor is the abusive ex, the annoying co-worker, the person who bullied you. The thing that happened to you is the stressor, whatever that thing is. And don't you often feel really frustrated with other people in your life who mean well, but they expect you to just get over it? Come on, that was a few years ago now, attitude. That event and that stressor may have passed and may have left your life, but the stress is still inside your body if you have not completed the stress cycle. And that's what this book, Burnout, is all about. Completing the stress cycle. So you might be thinking, what stress cycle? How do we complete the stress cycle? So I'm just going to make it quite simple. I know a lot of you in here have heard the word freeze mode. And so very often when we are approached or given or treated in a certain way in our lives and we don't know how to respond or react, we freeze. So our body floods our parasympathetic nervous system. Now the parasympathetic nervous system is the one we want to activate to help us feel calm and release those happy chemicals, okay? But it can overflood the other system. There's two in our body. The parasympathetic nervous system can overwhelm and overflood the sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight and flight mode, getting up, action, doing something, okay? And that's why we freeze. Our body believes we're dead, and this still goes back to cave times. When that thing has happened to you and you have experienced that trauma, your body believes you're dead. Okay, that's it. It's logically incorrect, and you fight with your mind and everybody around you telling you to move on with your life. Forget about it, get over it, heal from it. But you can't get unstuck and move on until you complete that cycle of that stressor, that stress that happened in your life. So how do you complete it? You complete it by physical activity. So when doctors tell you that the best thing for anxiety and depression and for your health is to do physical exercise, and we all go, oh, best thing for our weight loss is physical exercise, you know, you go through this phase of concentrating on your diet, concentrating on your exercise, buying that gym membership that you're never going to turn up to. But you want to do those things. You want to improve your life in that way. But you just add stress on top of stress. Okay? It just takes a physical action. You are not dead lying on the floor. You just have to get up. You just have to tap your body. You just have to go outside and get some fresh air. You don't have to chuck yourself, for example, at a £600 gym membership and put this pressure on thinking, right, you're going to go 3 times a week all of a sudden. I mean, I'm saying that, I'm using that as an example because I've done that myself so many times. Never works, doesn't inspire me, ladies. I prefer to go and walk by the river or something at my own slow walking pace. So that physical activity, for the few seconds that you do it, your body proves to your brain that you are still alive and that you are in fact safe. Which is why when I share some of the affirmations that I share with you, you'll often hear me say, hand on heart at the end, I am safe. I am safe. And very often in coaching sessions, I ask my clients, is this true now? Is this true now? Where is your body stuck? Because I'll be quite honest with you, I had years of grief and trauma. I had 6 years of family court. I had narcissistic ex. I've been through it. And my body was in constant stress mode. And I was reacting. I wasn't responding. I was reacting to every single email, every single negative person I was attracting my way. And I was reacting to it all because I had not completed the stress cycle with my abuser in the first place. And I didn't even know I had to. Didn't even know how. Okay? I did not know that I needed my body to prove to my brain that I actually was alive, that I am safe. And had someone explained that to me and brought me back into the present moment and made me realise I'm living in a lovely flat with my baby, I have income, I have all of these things that I needed, that I am safe, I could have helped heal and complete that stress cycle much sooner. But I didn't know back then. I do know now, and that is a fantastic book to read if you want to read one. So I highly recommend it. So yes, ignoring the situation, avoiding the situation, appeasing other people because you're afraid to hurt their feelings, all of those behaviours are actually the opposite. They're the negative behaviours that you think are keeping you safe, but they're actually keeping you stuck in the stress cycle. So I really want you to get that last bit. Whilst it's easy to think, right, okay, I get it, Sam's saying I need to just do something physical, what we need to understand is what we think is helpful and we think is keeping ourselves safe, ignoring, avoiding, appeasing, is not allowing us to complete the cycle for our body. And it keeps us trapped there and it keeps us stuck there. Okay, until you do. So mind and body, ladies. The threat might be gone. It might have happened years ago. But your body is still in stress mode if you have not completed it. Okay, so I am safe. Prove it. Move. Change rooms. Change your energy. Move your furniture. Go outside. Go for a walk. Just prove that you are alive. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm about to go into my group membership and I'm going to talk about this a lot more. They're going to be getting a video dropped this week for my coachees in there, and I'm going to be explaining lots of other ways, not just the physical exercise. There are lots of other things that you can do to help you. So I'm going to go and do that now. If anyone is interested in joining us, it's a beautiful group. You get 2 calls with me a month and lots of masterclass exercise videos and support and somatic healing tips. So just message me if you're interested in that. Otherwise, if now is your time and you have got 3 months to dedicate to yourself and you want to work with me, one-to-one could be what you need. So again, just message me if that interests you. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.